The zombies are coming. The zombies are coming.
Alright, looks like everything is working, so let's go ahead and pop over to our welcome in screen. What's up, everybody? It's the zombie. I hope you are doing well. It's been about a week since there has been a rough week. Had a pretty bad MS flare-up, and the last 2 days, well, it was Friday and then Sunday. Friday and Monday, sorry. My days are all fucked. It was massive migraines, which I've never gotten migraines before, so I'm a migraine virgin. They suck. Yeah, ow. Uh, so yeah, we haven't been doing much streaming. I had to cancel D&D this weekend because of flare up, but as and D also had some plans. It was kind of a group agreement that we kind of all had stuff going on. I didn't have. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well in this crazy world. Jumping into Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We're gonna go do the DLC because I'm literally at the. I already beat the game as far as I know, which just left me with more and more questions about Mirage now, and I can't wait to jump into Mirage. But we're gonna knock out the DLC, and I'm gonna show you achievements and all that stuff. But yeah, we will be jumping into that. Hopefully, as long as this flare up, it feels like it's on the tail end, starting to go down. So hopefully, as long as I feel better by Sunday. Planning on sitting down tonight while the Rocketeur Society is on. Remember to go over and watch them, and start working on writing down stuff for our campaign. Uh, it's just been it's been a rough week for me, physically. Before we begin, I did want to jump in here and show you all. I will have to pop this up on our. Let's go to our other screen. Mike is working, bam. Yeah, I should have said that first, but yeah. All right, Mike's still working. So there is a spring sale on Xbox store right now. Let's see what we got here. Sorry, I'm looking at the big screen. Like a lot of DLC. Legacy of the First Blade. That's an Odyssey one. I already have that deal. Why it's not? But maybe I have all the Syndicate ones. I have all these deals. Let's see. Yeah, it mainly looks like it's a lot of DLC. Oh, it looks like Borderlands 2 or Borderlands 3's got a bunch of stuff. Not surprising since Borderlands 4 is going to be dropping soon. Dead Rising DLC, pretty much. Yeah, it looks like a DLC sale. So, not as let's see what's coming soon to Xbox. Doom. That's probably the only game I'm excited about at this moment. Yeah, I'm looking at all these games. There is not. Ooh, try the Apocalypse Facing. Yeah, there's not a lot coming out right now. This is kind of that usual dead season in gaming. I have not touched Oblivion either, guys. I'm powering through Valhalla here. Yeah, let me show you. I have knocked out a bunch of it. So to complete that arc there and eliminate those, which I think is the same too. Like that's the last battle, and you're no longer playing as spoilers. You haven't played Valhalla. You might want to just turn your ears off a wave like this when you back on. Anyways, you are no longer playing as Layla at this point. You've been taken over by someone else. I'm not going to say. I'm going to try to keep the spoiler, but yeah, at this point, and then this year actually really pissed me off. I have every member of the Order almost dead, except for the father, which is the leader, and it keeps telling me, "Oh, you gotta wait till the story." Let's see, we got that. Can't do that until we kill that guy. Complete all territories to Ireland. Wrath of the Breath of Deus campaign. Collect all amber shards. The only snake. Let's make sure that there's a lot of achievements just for this DLC. Jumping into that, I've purposely not looked into this DLC because I like to be a little surprised. But yeah, so far, yeah, I am very confused. Oh, let me wave. Hi. You can come back. Spoilers are going to end, but I am going to be having questionable. They might be close spoilers. I'm going to try to be vague. I do have a lot of questions about what Mirage is going to be. Is it pre what happens? I mean, timeline, it would be pre. As far as I know, it's set 600, and this was 800, so... But it really just seems like... I don't know, they kind of set up some weirdness here. So, let me let you all in while we're waiting on this. Excuse me. Let me let you all in some thoughts I've been having. So, as we all know, I'm a horror gamer. I love horror gaming. It is my favorite genre of games is zombie games, obviously. The zombie. But there's not a lot of them. Even with the indie titles, there's not a lot of great horror games. Some of them are just subpar. Some... But Assassins, there is 19 games, 20 games now. And I know a lot, like extensive lore is stored in this cracked skull of mine. And I'm thinking of becoming an Assassin's streamer. Like going through all the games, all the lore, just all the info. And Ubisoft, if you would like to sponsor me, hi, I'm the zombie and I know a shit ton of lore and I would gladly play your games. We also have a zombie game that I want to play a lot more called Zombie. So I know Ubisoft has been under some hot water with people lately, but you know, I'm all down with playing it. Alright, so we're going to jump in here real quick. I'm going to show you a couple things. We're not going to go do this quest just because I'm afraid it might take too long. But you know, oh, this is where I'm torn. Do we do this quest real quick and maybe that will kill the final member of the Order, then we can get Thor's hammer, and then we can go to Ireland?
Attention. I will meet you at the camp.
I mean, all we gotta do is kill this thing. Hopefully approve. Holy day. Attack Chippy. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do that. Because, yeah, I want to kill this guy, and I want to go get my hammer. You know, and everything kind of turned out good for us. If you haven't finished the game, I can go ahead and... spoilers. Rescued our brother, who was the embodiment of the god Tyr. We were the embodiment of Odin, though we kind of rejected Odin. And chose to ourselves. Our brother's back. He's chill. He's given up being the Jarl. He and his wife separated, who we've been banging on the side. So now she can be our girl without any repercussions. We're now the Jarl. I mean, everything kind of turned out nice for Eivor here. I've been given a grim grim death message. Where are we going? We're going here. Well, fuck this. I've been given a grim death message by our seer that things won't be the same if we go to this battle. Oh, and Uba's dead. That was a shock. You don't even get to see Uba die though.
I must know.
You just get told by the king that was dead. I felt that was kind of a cop-out. I would have rather seen Uba die in battle because it was pretty cool. I liked it. And of the TV show Vikings, which, okay, guys and girls, everybody, little zombies, listen up to the big zombie here. The show Vikings is a great TV show. Why did this crash? Fucking tablet, I swear to God, you were at 100%. 100% and it crashed. Anyways, yeah, the TV show Vikings was great. I loved it. It was... I'm not much of a drama TV show kind of person. It had its drama. It had all that. Yeah, so you're dead. I don't understand this. The battery was charging and now you're dead? I'm gonna get a laptop right in here. Oh, now you're at 50%. Now you're at 4%. You don't know what percent you're at, do you? Try to turn this back on. Anyways, it was not historically accurate. It had
Cloak myself here.
some historical relevance, but for the most part, it wasn't.
I should be cautious around here.
But you know, and it's kind of hard to know the historical relevance of it because of lost record, and not just like lost, but like destroyed by church, destroyed by the people, lost because they were verbal records. I mean, a lot of Norse history is very much hidden, lost to time. Really sad. But it was a great TV show, and in that, I did love them, the brothers, Sons of Ragnar. They were awesome. I'm gonna get that key to get that chest. I'll be dead before. Consumed by the plane. Alright. I already stole your key. So I'm gonna go ahead and break. Then we're gonna stop messing around. Because I do want to get to the Wrath of... I want to start. I kind of feel like maybe... Let's do like... It's real quick. All the peoples. Then we can go get Thor's hammer. And we can see how that works. I'm gonna try to stream at least till Shave gets home. She may come home early from work. A lot of work. But at least stream till then, if not long. But it really does depend. If a migraine flares back up, then I'm gonna have to stop because it gets some pop.
You ever a lot, my love.
This last of rain, I hope the debt will be cleared. I long to return home to our own warm hearth.
For all the people.
Eivor! It's good to see you.
Erke and Stowe, I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does.
I do like these two
Here I
because they
am,
show you such a
despite my
great...
reservations.
And you, brother, I did not think you would be here either.
I have
Brother
seen
died.
to my brother, sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
Vinir, stand tall. The light heart lifts all those around them.
Ah, Eivor! Who would not be joyous, raving at your side?
And how do you feel about bringing sorrow to the Saxons on their holy day?
It darkens my mood. I have learned some of the Christ Lord's teachings. He preaches peace where our gods delight in battle.
Let their delight be ours then. You have many battles to wage before the end.
And I will be beside you for them all. My axe ready and my heart
Need to fix
stout.
that shield, man. That's bent and cracky.
You soft-cheeked. Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Billy, what tales are you weaving for these soft-down Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Yaldom.
Eivor, you know I will take your childhood scrapes and secrets to the pyre.
Good. I would hate for something to happen to you in the coming fight.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear, tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows, I have not been the best of sons.
Good
This is
to
awesome.
see your spirits high.
So
Fight well, my
the young
friend.
guy there
We will
is
feast together in
this
victory.
bastard son of a jarl that we helped. This is an old childhood
Have
friend
you
who we
brought
helped
your
make
mothers
become a
with you?
jarl. This is
My
a
mother
guy
is
who
worth
became
10 of your men.
I do not doubt it.
Tevder, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that god-whipped boy. That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil.
And this
I am
dude,
glad you helped me
pretty
lift
awesome.
it.
And now another education. You'll see how we Norse bands fight.
I am all aquiver with anticipation.
I do not doubt it. I see those strong Saxon heads.
There you are, Eivor.
Lufina, sure. It warms my heart to see you well.
Well as ever. Better since we skinned those order rats.
I hunted down more in Winchester on Alfred's behalf. Now we come to take his kingdom.
Yeah, Alfred.
How
Fuck.
quickly a coin can flip when tossed from hand to hand. Only a fool is a betting man.
Aye, your Alfred thought to use me, but he will find differently at Chippenham.
I do not doubt it. I have seen those strong Saxon hens clucking round the hearth as you farmers play with your cocks.
Ha!
Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
And she'd welcome you in Colchester.
Giedrich, after Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
And she'd welcome you in Colchester, Billy. Better than those
Alright, so that's all of our
sour lanes who
people.
haunt our hall.
Do you believe the Saxon lord?
Suck Soma down.
Aye.
Poor Soma.
A few survivors found their way to us. The great man is gone.
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
Of course I did. I could fast travel.
They came from all over England.
I will say the story that you played and the story that the trailer showed significantly different. I really thought this was going to be less of this building up a union and all of that kind of thing, and more of a
I
our
never
group
thought it
surviving
possible,
by itself.
Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Yeah, I've already wiped them out and sabotaged.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the things, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tifta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Rhoda, take Erke and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might.
As viewers, welcome. Alright.
Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I.
I hope Soma lives. I like her.
Be ravening wolves.
Very
and
much
ravens.
a good
Stand
fighter.
firm. Your axe arms strong, and together we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else go quickly to the village. Advance! Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Lufina, Jord, keep a strong flank.
Yeah, one of my
to the
complaints
village
is
and wait for my signal.
I wish that they would give you more chances to do things all stealth. Those guards don't fuck.
Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
Help us, Lord!
Quieted him.
God is with me.
They're over here. Some of these push puzzles are just stupid. Let's burn it. Oh, run, cow. Please don't become burgers. Have to go through that door? It looks like. What?
Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex from my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Abel? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I would not leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
So be it.
And sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst.
Okay.
Die, coward! I have no fear of death. This battle is only the beginning.
Only darkness will come to claim you.
Hellfire!
Your hellfire is nothing. Here we go. Let's chop his head off. Please let me chop his head off.
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants.
Until
whose
America.
envious eyes fall upon England.
No. I will use you as you used me. A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your Sparrow King.
That I cannot allow.
Nice! Caused him to kill himself. So, anyone who knows religion, let's go over this. And the Catholics, which most of these guys were Catholics at this time, so wrote like that is suicide. Suicide equals don't go to heaven. You go to hell now. You can't even have a burial.
Men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel!
Then let's fucking annihilate them. No, but please with that. I actually like. Oh, she's Captain America that bitch. Boom! Oh, I love a good spear. No! Come Soma, pull it out and be a badass.
For glory! Come on!
For Valhalla. Oh, you motherfuckers. I'm pissed. Crack the neck. Everyone dies.
Get behind! Your life for that!
The Lord will
Saxon boys were ambushed.
Hold these men back! I will find them!
Go away! They will not enter us!
Hunwald, come, get up. This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot. And there is a blackness closing in around my eyes. It frightens me. Forgive me, Hunwald. No. No. You were my staunch protector, Ellerich.
I will carry him from the fray to that farmhouse there. I will get you to safety, Hunwald. Stay calm.
I may be all right. There is so little pain just now.
Are all our people. This...
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
Unfortunately.
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast, sob bright words of welcome, and tell you no man ever had a worthier son.
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
Battle still rages on. Sorry, but probably took a second.
There was nothing more you could have done.
Damn you! God damn this sinner!
I should check on Guthrum at the feast.
Go help the others. Do not waste your efforts here. Go help the others.
I just look like this guy's just chilling inside a house. Fire yet? Guess what? Fuck that.
Guthrum! I need you fighting with the rest!
These men will not surrender! And one with a logger barricaded himself behind that door!
I will find a way!
Take your last breath.
You take yours, fool.
You'll
Jesus!
Defenders than we hoped!
I love that. Actually sad that it's going to get that. It didn't even actually take me that long. It's an ability I had. I just didn't.
That is most of them. Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
I should check on Guthrum at the feast hall.
Look at the team! God curse! Interesting move. Bleed!
I will find a way in.
You're dead.
You will regret this unholy interruption. Leave me be. I'm no threat to you.
No, but food.
Oh.
Oh well. Very sad.
They are weakened. Let us finish this.
Follow my lead. Damn you!
Right, this shoulder with us.
The last of the Saxons are fleeing. The battle is won. That's it. They are fleeing.
Wounded and gathering the square.
Sorry. Shoot them as they run. Cowards. Didn't get us any closer to the story that we need.
They are routed. The city is ours. Wessex will follow.
Guthrum Jarl, we're not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled. His patsy struck down. Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here.
Guthrum, hear me. Soma is... She's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
I must speak to those still living. Lufina. Gods, I did not know. Is he...
Hush. What good can words do, Eivor? Keep to silence. He is gone. For what days I was given to spend with you.
Hey, side chat, and everyone, welcome in.
Breath that carried your sweet whispers. I give
But the aftermath of a battle.
no more. Your fingers in my hair. No more your arms around my waist. The days will be cold hereafter. All color dimmed. Goodbye, my only. My heart ends with you.
Yeah, we're gonna start the DLC. I thought this was just a short mission. Of course, it's not. Because won the battle, it lost us the war.
Your first battle, Elorich. You fought well, and with honor.
Is this the glory you deign seek? You can keep it. I saw Hunwald die. The light dim in his eyes. That could have been me.
You will never be the same. But you'll be stronger for it.
I have wasted so much time in pouting like a child. No more, Eivor. No more.
Erke, you wear a furrowed brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard. You know how sensitive he is.
A man of faith and stout morals. Small wonder.
Talking with all of our troops
His
after the
portfolio
battle
has
right
taxed him
now.
hard.
Lost
I will
some
take him
great
back
people.
to London. Maybe he will find some comfort there.
You are his comfort, Erke. Not the city you watch.
I'm doing
He is
alright.
a big
It's the first day I haven't had a migraine. Hello, do I see my father? Do I see my... Love
My
that book.
thanks, though.
Yeah, it's the first day I haven't had a migraine,
Free to turn
and my
away.
body isn't
Still, it breaks
back in
my
pain,
heart to
so
look
we're doing
upon what
alright.
we've done today. Was it the right choice? I do not know. But it is done now.
If Alfred had his way, there would never be friendship between Norse and Saxon. You fought for peace. Be proud of that.
I wish I could. And in time, perhaps I will.
It is done, Broder. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Brothir stood beside me. And all was as it used to be. And then the battle ended. I feel him no longer.
There will be other battles.
Aye. And there you'll find me, Eivor. In amongst the blood and death. Brothir at my shoulder. Until the Valkyries claim me.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for. How will I repay it?
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and his songs sung, he cannot die.
Truth. Only die when your name is forgotten.
You're not injured, Tefter.
Bruises, that is all. I've taken the Lord into my heart, and he watched over my sorry bones. Those who fell sit beside him now.
And what of my heathen friends?
I used to believe in damnation for all who turned from his light. But there is a wondrous communion in friendship honored.
Even though your godson preaches peace.
And we shall do that, Christians and pagans, side by side. Never persecuted.
Your Christ would smile at that, I think.
Your Freya would too.
Well, Christ may like that and all that. I've yet to see that in my life. What are you talking?
My heart is heavy.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes, there is nothing more to say.
Honor the fallen dead.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died. And now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Yeah.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now till the end of days. And to your warrior, husband, and friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms.
Video games get pretty deep, God.
Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead. Our fallen warriors. And speed them to their end.
I don't know why I can't just go assassin mode here, figure out where the king is, and just ching, right into his. And this game has been glitched for so long. I have an arrow like that just floats on my hand. It comes and goes, but what it is. We're gonna finally find out who the last member. All I need, so I can go get that achievement. We can go get the hammer and do that achievement, and then we're gonna go do the deed. This storyline can wait.
Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not suit you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life.
Yeah.
All I wish for now is to live among the friends I have made. That is what counts.
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it. A plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers. as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
There's the arrow stuck in my
Whatever I
hand.
must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
Another mastery point. Let's go skills. We've unlocked everything, and I'm just putting all my mastery in my. Alright. Did we get any info on... No. Do we have to kill this guy in order to get the last piece of equipment to get Thor's hammer? Something we want before we go do the... we need to go... Okay. Most fast travel I've ever done in an Assassin's Creed game. Just because it is so damn long. I know that Mirage is supposed to be like a throwback to these shorter games, and I can't wait for that. But then I know that Shadows, on the other hand, is back to being this. And I really want to play Shadows just because I want the story.
Hello there, friend.
Hello.
You hear that? Thor's testicles. Eivor?
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no. Don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh! My home. No. My poor swan. Oh, God.
So yeah, the one young king guy, for you guys who missed it, he was in love with one of our women, and she's living in our village for protection.
Died a hero. He will be so remembered.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lips. Thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
He walks among the warriors now.
Yes. The lucky man. I imagine he does.
I know words are a poor salve for a wounded heart. I'll leave you to mourn. And know that we're here for you. Always. Should you need us.
Thor's testicles! What is happening over there?
That's what. Alright, now we gotta go to Randy.
No good can come of this. What has gotten into?
I just want to see what our levels were there. Because, yeah, if you're playing this game, as you should, it is actually... I have some... But, if you, before every mission, over here to the Assassins area, where the test dummies are... and actually assassinate him. It's an autofill of your special attacks.
Yes, one more. And only because you all have such...
And those will carry on to the next mission, so might as well have those full. And there's also food right along there. And Gunther here always has fresh arrows every time you spawn in here.
And well met.
A place of mystery, wonder, and
awesome
a
way
temple
to
a hidden god, the guardian of his temple.
fill
Oh, look at you, Chewie.
before you go into battle.
I have something for you. A message. Quite strange.
Birna, welcome to the Raven Clan's nest.
Good to be here, Sunbeam. The people here seemed a mixed bag of nuts and seeds. I feel right at home.
Well, you
are
are.
at home. Settle in and get a feel for the
Dude,
place.
what are you doing?
We'll be heading out soon enough.
Of course. A quick drink and a friendly brawl, and I will be ready for the raids ahead.
Something for me. What is it?
A letter requesting your presence in the southwest. A village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Ah, a mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hytham. I'll take care of this.
Get to that in a minute. I need to kill the father, but I have a feeling that the father...
My love.
Which is weird because... Strangeness.
Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the kingdom of Wessex. But the cost was great. Maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it.
You have pacified all the, but you're not seeing all the wonders. Prefer to keep yourself. Upgrade your settlement. Hunt the remaining. So there you go. That is the end of the main story. Right there, apparently.
I want to see the Alliance map.
On the line. Nothing to do there.
I have changed my mind. I should go.
Oh. So, yeah, we need to be quick figure out where it is. All the way back down. I hate when they're so far away from me. That port over here. Alright. Hopefully this leads us to the final one. A 1,000 miles that way. I really wanted to get to Ireland, but I really need to get... I want those last two achievements. I really do. I want to destroy all the order, and I want... to get Thor's hammer. Before we go to Ireland. Honestly, I didn't think it would take more than a couple minutes. I figured the last guy would be revealed after that battle. Oh, gotta travel to this place and go talk to some asshole. We know it isn't who they think it is, because it doesn't exist. Or see. Here's my horse. I normally... No, I normally just walk away kind of do adventuring stuff, but I'm not today. Nope, we're gonna ride this horsey. You notice my horse has the small room. Good job. So does my ring. I mean, all my animals have ring. I believe that's how I would be. Not much of a town.
All right there?
Yes. Hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I'm looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
Again, my arrow is like glitched into my hand permanently. That would be so peaceful.
These are soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do, I enjoy them.
They're small things, size of a lumpy fist, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We'll leave the butter for mealtime.
I look forward to it.
Right then.
One
I'll
second.
leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
Quite a step down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteer to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything. Their names, their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk? You look well, Eivor.
I am. The wars have ended, and my settlement thrives.
The wars have not ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
Now are
Sorry
you
about that. That was my doctor.
getting used to the idea of being unremarkable?
I am well. Better than I expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good life. Simple. Blessed. I've never been so far west.
So he's put himself in exile?
I find it
Interesting.
quite peaceful here. Calming.
I've traveled a long way to hear one name, Alfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
You?
Grand Magister was not a title I desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him. Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them. With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this Dane is what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
I owe you my thanks, Eivor. For that, I give you this. The key to my study. That you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. One to take its place. A universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England, whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
England is no more, Lord. You're the last of her kings, and yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored.
Intrigued by all.
Nor resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away.
That's questionable.
Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs! The cakes are burnt. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing, we will. As one lord to another, perhaps. I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
Alright, so I think we're going to finally get all the achievements knocked out that we need.
Alfred gave me a key to unlock his study. Somewhere in Winchester.
Oh dear, look at them little balls of soot.
Good lady, forgive me. I was lost in thought.
No matter.
There you go. Every member of the Order dead, with the exception of Alfred, because he didn't really want to be it.
We'll begin again.
Ravens. I don't know how high of mastery. Go to. Going to Ireland here. First, we're gonna. Where did they say that key goes? Quest item. This key opens the door in the old... Okay. We can't travel. Why is it still unavailable? Because we're getting like some dramatic we own this land moment. Can I at least mark where I'm going so that I know which direction I'm... There's some epic music though, I'll tell you that much.
coffin tomb. This was where Alfred said the battle with Mother took place. So Alfred spoke true. May you join your brother, old friend, wherever he found his final peace. Rest well, my friend.
I'd have honorable. Yeah, it's a pretty groovy song. Not as good as like the raid music. Can I travel yet though? Why is it unavailable? I have to pee and I want to go get this. I'm going to go do the druids after we get. Go to here, because we're gonna need a piece of armor we don't have. By getting that piece of then wearing it all, we go to a crater, and at that crater we'll be awarded Thor's hammer. You'll not. Then we'll have had two true legendary artifacts as our weapons. Because we have Excalibur as our sword. Or as our hammer. Wish they'd given us a legendary buff. We epic back. Fast travel yet? I mean, gotta be. Treasure there, I just don't even care. Not even like a reward yet. I need to go pee. I want to get this.
I should talk to Hytham.
Yes, we should talk to Hytham. Maybe now it'll be like, hey, fast travel. Oh, it is. Yeah. We'll get this first, then we'll take a break. I gotta pee. Put a little dance it here. Actually, you know what? We're gonna take a break. I'll just leave it running. Be on top of a perch. We'll be right back.
"62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute.
My name is Sean Gorey. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I want to change kids' health in university hospitals, Rainbow, Babies, and Children's, because I was treated there as a kid, and this is my way of giving back.
Kids can't wait.
To change kids' health means to fundraise by playing video games or tabletop games for these kids that are like not having the best time of their lives right now. They're having to fight scary diseases, scary illnesses, some of them more rare than others, and we just do everything we can to help fundraise.
What's up, Extra Life? I'm so inspired to hear about all you're doing to help sick and injured kids treated in your local community, and the fact that you guys are playing games to help these kids is it's amazing on many levels. It's fun, but it's also making such a huge impact. So congrats on the millions of dollars raised today, and good luck with the rest of game day. And break a leg. Do you say break a leg when you're playing games? Probably not. That's more of an actor thing. Okay, just have fun.
My name's Eric Sears. I live in Ottawa and I'm treated at CHIA for type 1 diabetes. My favorite part of my children's hospital is the doctors, nurses, and educators. When I show up to my checkups, I get high fives and hugs, and they're so supportive. They're just awesome. Did you know that 62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute? That's a lot of kids that need help. Join Extra Life to help kids like me.
My name is Defy, and I'm from the East Coast of Canada, and I want to change kids' health at the IWK Children's Hospital because as a father myself, I know they're always going to be there for me if and when I need them.
Million kids like me enter a CMN hospital every year. For me, I entered my children's hospital when I was 9 years old for my miracle story. Happy to report that my health is on the up, and it's all because of gamers like you.
Alright, we're coming back. Yeah, we are still collecting for Extra Life this month. I know it was supposed to be last month, but I may be changing it up soon with a lot of recent events going on. Funding was cut for a lot of summer camps this year due to, our divine leader. Yeah, so I might be raising money for them. Up in his private study, which I had to take a step. If I remember. Anything.
This is it. Alfred's study. What secrets has he kept hidden away?
lot of words. Normally I would read those things to y'all, but... Alright, so did we get our last piece? Did we get that when we go to... That last paragraph there. That's it. We just go fast travel to Hatham. Cool, because I know that in order for us to go the DLC, we had to go to this. Hopefully this is it. We can start the DLC, folks. I mean, we do have to travel to Norway real quick. That's where we get the hammer. Only an hour and a half in, and we haven't started the DLC. It's becoming normal that you guys should just expect that. I say we're going to start something, but we're going to start until the very end of it.
Of your time.
Guardian of his temple was a proud man. King.
Between you and me, Eivor, always thought you'd be a good Jarl.
About you and Bridget. When do you wish to be wed?
The sooner I can make her my wife, the happier I will be. But we are fine to wait until everything has settled here.
Enough waiting. Cool your forge and cover your anvil. Let's get you married.
Wonderful. Shall we gather everyone?
Gather your wife and your courage. I'll bring the people together. I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar, Bridget, on this bountiful day, to celebrate the strength of your bond and see you wed. I am in witness of a love that inspires and empowers.
Now my arrow's on fire.
I invite you now to speak your vows.
To you, my darling Bridget, I offer this blade, forged in flames that burn as brightly as my heart does for you. A blade as sharp as your wit, as glinting as your beauty. May it sing through the air as sweetly as your voice meets my ears.
Dio, sed vi det carit si Gunnar. Dwi'n ever am lwcus bod fi wedi dod o hyd o ti yng nghariad.
And I give you my sword and my promise that I will stand at your side forever.
Hyd fi wedi breuddwydio am future yn hun, a di sôn tawalwch yn hope a premonition. Ond dim mount o sgraen a foresight paratoi fi a sweeping adventure meeting ti. Tiw'r enaid fel dim arall, a dyn as strong a bwrdd y ci, ac fel as I ffies, mae'r calon yn hedfan dyr y ti.
Such poetry, oh dear. You make me cry, my love.
Let us hedfan efo'n gilydd, tra bywyd and beyond.
I offer you this ring, and take yours in kind. I will wear it with pride and honor, warmed by the love of so perfect a lady.
And I gwisg of a Valcalon, adoration a feed and bith.
This is the greatest day of my life. Embrace me, my love.
Oh!
With our couple now bonded in matrimony, now we drink. Ranvi, saw you looking a little lonely. Thought I might come and join you.
How nice. Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. I never thought I would see gruff old Gunnar so enraptured by a woman.
Enraptured by anything, for that matter. He's a hard one to read, but I am pleased for him, and for this day of rest and respite. After everything, a few days of feasting will do the people some good. They need this.
They do.
Will you walk with me?
Anywhere. Lead on.
I did not
Something
want
has
to.
been on my mind for some time. I am no seer, but I foresaw this day long ago. Not Gunnar's marriage, but our situation. Our success.
How do you mean our success?
I mean to say that I saw our settlement flourishing, through our victories in war and in diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd. It was never in his character to lead. It was always within yours.
I see.
Do you?
You might have warned me.
You would not have listened.
Fair.
I do hope you see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Ranvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I'm honored by your faith in me, and your confidence.
As I am honored by your love.
And I by yours.
Eivor, I want you to know that Sigurd and I are... We are severing the bonds of our marriage.
I already know.
We share a love that is steadfast.
This is a little delayed, but Sigurd already told us this like 5 quests ago.
That much he knows. And I believe he is happy for us.
Are you sure?
Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs for something more.
Pizza?
Something only he can find.
Pizza. He desires pizza. I desire pizza.
All he wants is far, far away. All I need is right here.
I do feel it's kind of a rip-off. I've been watching old videos and stuff of it. That's what I do. I watch the lore. That is the model of Cassandra.
Shall we find our way back to the wedding?
Leonidas' model
might
is
give
one
another
of the
speech.
guys they use
We must
for
not
the
miss
Viking
that.
lore.
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Really? I find she speaks beautifully. With poetry, even.
Are you kidding?
Am I? Come, we should go.
Yeah, I did find that it is a little weak. The only one I haven't seen, like, reused model is... I even found some of the guys from Egypt, but I didn't find their main character. Challenges from... Oh, we got a core challenge completed. Guess we gotta go spin.
You've been among us for quite some time, Reda. Are you ready to settle? Make a home here?
For a year or two, perhaps. But I am
Yeah,
not
Rhoda
the same
is immortal.
I am a wanderer, always searching, never finding. Maybe one day.
Alves, I'm surprised you did not serenade the bride and groom with a verse or two.
I'm glad you did.
I wished to, I did. But all that came to me were insults and jibes. Another time, I think.
I really have to speak.
And how are the marriage customs in your country, Hytham? Something like this?
Like this in all the most important ways. There are smiles, cheers, and warm embraces. All that is needed, I think.
It's a strange feeling, brother. Weddings are the beginning of something. This feels like something of an end.
The first happy union in our home. We have matured into something greater. So yes, a beginning and an end, I think.
Valka, I want to thank you for all you have done for me. My visions have lessened of late, and well, I find it hard to explain how different I feel. Grounded, unified, peace.
That is good to hear, Eivor. Very good to hear.
Bridget, I gift you a formal welcome to our clan and our family. You're a fine addition to Gunnar's life and to ours.
Diolch, Eivor. I couldn't be more happy to Boma. Hoping now to wash and it keeps me sure the years.
Yes, of course. As I say, it is wonderful to have you. Gunnar, you old trout. You're a married man. Never thought I would see the day.
Nor did I. And not for lack of trying.
His bairn told the bringer must bitch his married.
I think that's it. Wedding is done. Like fade out. Okay. The arrow's still stuck around. How many times have we loaded through fast travels and all that, and that arrow's still?
Perhaps I can reclaim my dream of Svartalfheim.
All right. So, we'll talk to Hytham. Go to the Irish tree. Gate that all up. It does it every time I look. All these questions. I need to do more river raids so that I can. Okay, I don't want that as my mark. Okay. We'll talk to Hytham.
Oh, look at you, Chewie.
Now, a lot of people say that, you know, us naming the dog is a reference to Chewbacca from Star Wars.
Here you are, Hytham. The last of the Order sigils. You'll find King Alfred's among them.
King Alfred?
Yes, we got it.
Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding place?
He did, but they were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity, he loathed the title and the duty he had inherited and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause. Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
If I taught you our creed, if you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome, but to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me.
It's a tough
Know
life.
this. I would give my life in a moment for those I love, and who love me in return. All here, including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
Now, they briefly mentioned it in a thing that Hytham...
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
Is Hytham... He is the first order in England. Does establish... Did Edward Kenwood name his son Hytham after him? The world map. I figure out where this crate. Yeah, did he name his son in honor of him? A lot of people are saying yes. That's their way of tying it together, because they really did tie a lot of stuff to this. All right, so we are looking for a creator now. Right, good. Let's. You guys know how auto typing works on your computer and everything? Not your phone, but your computer. Especially when like your Google or Bing thing. Mine, I hit A, and the first 300 things is Assassin's Creed. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be a streamer. Okay. Get all 5% of killers. Did that. Pick it up in the mountain. Where in the mountains? I think I don't know. Where do I go? Got all those. Okay, here we go. So it is all the way up. This will be. Author's equipment equips. Travel to Hordhard. Made a massive crater in the area marked. The end of the crater is. Ow! I missed that jump. We are heading. Go with our normal. Just because I don't need it. Roll. Checking that. Let me double check. Better have all. I'm just double. God damn it. Doors close. Okay. Okay, here. Doors cloak. Gauntlet. Blade plate. Yep, okay, cool. We really don't need it. But we're be nice if I could find a boat. It'd also be nice if they had just fast travel those things. Especially because coming in this is going to take. Oh. Climb up.
Can't remain long in this ice bath.
You're gonna have to at least go all the way to there. We'd still be front. Thing is, I don't warm. Why I'm wearing my hat today? It takes forever for me to put socks on. About 3 hours ago, and my feet are still cold. I have my shoes in. Don't warm. But all reality would not. Maybe that's why my body's so cold. I'm being paid back for all the my characters around in old Arctic. If you believe in karma. I do. I believe in karma. Like I said, all religions, through their differences, have one. It's just don't be a dick.
I should be cautious around here.
I think that's like the coolest.
What's
Raider? Find a massive crater in the area marked. Which might be a little. Here they went with Thor's hammer for us to get. Excalibur makes sense because it was a great British legend in it, especially. But to get Thor's hammer when Eivor is the host of the memory Odin and Isu, but yet we don Thor's clothing, cut down his weapon. It makes sense not to have us be Tyr because that was our brother. Got that more. To me, it makes it have it, but yeah, you would think that they would have had us hunt for like Odin's spear or legendary, you know, Beowulf, like that. That would have made more sense. Just in the, I bet it's up there. Little side note, I'm going to show you all too about it. I just say it doesn't make sense to use Thor because Thor isn't connected to the characters. In fact, we've really only seen him in the Vision. And we kind of secondary to everyone else. I don't know. Seems odd that you. Okay, so this is a little cheat I want to tell you all about Assassin's Creed. So you know there's the picture node that annoys the hell out of all of us. Well, if you go in here to panoramic view, and then go into the photo, get some amazing.
Aid me. Be my eyes.
There's this. There. I'll let our bird fly for a minute. I'm gonna look. Okay, this one says that it's in this area, but it's actually more up here. That does look like a massive crater down there. That is a problem I have with guides. Okay, and there's difference. Like, okay, the guides I make, I show you guys where stuff is on this. Eventually, I'm going to start making them videos. I'm very specific about it. Make sure to really find it and show you exactly how to get it, what you need. And you would think that IGN would be that good. No. But GameSkinny.com, their little picture that I'm looking at here, showing me this other area. If it's right, I'm gonna be pissed at IGN. Like, I've had more problems using, like, helping us.
Sunan, guide me.
There says there's a... trees. Supposed to start hearing thunder. Head north. I'd say that was thunder. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Even BAM! And it's a rare achievement. Only 5%. Not bad, not bad. We can upgrade it and give us. Every melee hit has a chance to do stun damage to all enemies. Yeah, we're gonna character. Skills, we got another mastery point, so given. Alright, here we go. We're finally able to go Ireland. You know, 2 hours in, but we knocked out some achievements there. Let's pull those up. Alright, so yeah, we got right here. Whip a sickle in. We have to upgrade our one house in order to get. Right. In order to build the next armory up. In order to do that, we'd have to do it. Not gonna.
It's a good day for fishing.
Okay, that just made me think of Viva La Dirt. Good day for fishing. You're kind of dreading talking to her. Kind of our girl.
Eivor, darling, how nice to see you.
Just came to give you a kiss.
We're not married, so I feel bad. We're heading up to a naval blockade. They're fat. Yeah, we will be. I'm gonna get us on the boat to Ireland, and then I'll take a quick break. But we're waiting. Bebe said she might be home today. I was fighting those dogs the other day, and my dogs were in the house, and I had the door open to playing on the big TV, and so my husky heard their whimpering and whining back at me. All like timid. Buddy, don't worry, they're not real dogs. They're wolves. They want to eat my face.
Here's the blockade to be cleared. Best not to draw attention here.
I think I've cleared this building like 5 or 6 times now. This is what I'm looking forward to. I guess it gets back to more.
Need to look out for towers and bridges.
See, I get a proper death room, and Odin will be watching.
Reagan, let's go.
They won't like that.
Imagine being like the captains, stuff like these bases. We're here when all this shit got blown. You come back and everyone's dead. Your buildings are burned. You're like, what the fuck? People are beheaded.
Should do it. Azar's trading rivals are defeated. The river is clear. Now we'll see about this so-called King of Dublin.
We go back to our base. Forward back to here. I'm gonna get to Ireland. Spreading how much Ireland is. Yeah, I was debating, do we do the invasion of Paris or the siege of Paris? Do we do that or do we do Ireland? And I was like, well, fuck Ireland now. It's gonna be more fun. And if people are saying that this is what, if they try to do Hexa as a game, they should really try to do it like this because apparently it was amazing. So I'm hoping they do. Can't upgrade our barracks. We do. We need to go start river for them.
Azar, the river is clear, save for a few bodies and sticks. Your goods will get through.
Your reputation comes honestly then, though I am not sure about the name Wolfkist.
The scar on my neck.
My Viking name would then be Azar One Eye.
Thank you, Azar One Eye. My men will help construct your trade post.
Then I am twice indebted to you. If ever you change your mind about Ireland, I will be found in the trade post, once built. Oh, and I found your letter. Here.
Oh, that'd be awesome if this bumps us up to level 6. Here, since we parted.
My cousin Bareth is alive, and King of Dublin. The Nornian never failed to delight.
Eivor, are you prepared to go to Ireland?
Aye!
Azar, you did not tell me the king was my cousin.
It was most amusing this way, was it not? A little mystery.
I prefer to know what is what, but it was a pleasant surprise.
He's eager to see you. Shall we set sail?
Yeah.
Ireland!
I'd like to see this land, and my cousin Bareth.
Alright, so we are beginning the DLC. 2 hours and 13 minutes in stream. I had to finish off the... I thought we were done with the base. We are. We got the wedding, everything. Yay!
Ireland. A patchwork of petty kings jostling for hills and pastures and green glens. My adopted Isle.
Azar, how is it that Bareth, as nose as ice, is king of Dublin?
Dublin is a Viking city, Eivor. But in fact, merchants and beggars come from all parts to parade in its muddy streets.
Oh, to think of Bareth as king of a city.
It perhaps sounds grander than it is. Ireland has many kings. They litter the countryside, and Bareth's throne is not secure. Flann Sinna calls the tune.
Who is he?
soon to be crowned High King of all Ireland. Flann distrusts Vikings, though he needs them.
Barret will find a way. As a boy, he wasn't much of a fighter, but somehow always came out all right.
I'm sure what you say is true. Certainly he is loved by his people.
Dublin. I think I have family in Dublin. I know I have Germanic roots tie me to that. I also know that I have Irish.
Your crew can find lodging here. Come, let us find Barret.
Eivor! Blood of my blood! Look at you! You have Aunt Rosta's cheekbones!
And you, the 7-year-old, lives in you still.
It has been a long stretch since we pelted old Ganfrid with apple cores.
You never forgave us that.
And Sigurd in the clan? How goes with all?
There is much to tell you about it, but let me breathe your Irish air.
Thank you for keeping my ports from being set ablaze in my absence.
My ports? Yes, old man. I can rule my city even without you here. Eivor, you arrive in good time. I'm hosting a feast in honor of my son, Sigfrid. He is 17 today.
A 17-year-old son?
And rather a difficult boy at that. Come, there's much to show on the way to my castle.
A kingship, a son, and a castle. Truly you have a fine life, Bahar.
Castle? It is a wooden house. Finely crafted, to be sure, but in Shiraz, it would be home to a middling rug merchant.
Lead me to your rock merchant's wooden hovel, Barret.
Just look at her docks. Wee babe of a city, but the biggest port in all Ireland.
You cannot appreciate Irish air without enduring the stench of our dogs.
All right.
Upon the strength of the
Moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. How big is the Dublin? Four main territories, but some of them are just huge. Great already, though.
Azar told me that your throne may not be entirely steady.
King Flann needs some persuading is all. Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland. If Flann can be made to see that, my kingship and that of my children's children will be safe.
I cannot guarantee your throne, but a vast trading web is within my power.
No one else I'd trust my commerce to, old man.
You let him call you that?
I call him worse things.
Barret, my king! I still owe you a horn of ale.
This is where I leave you.
Don't miss the banquet.
I'll be there shortly.
This should like be no trouble to knock this DLC, honestly. Because look at this. Suggested rating of 55, 55, 55. Apparently we should have done this a long time ago because we're at 500, right? 537 power rating. Why do you keep... We're gonna do...
nicey, King.
Ivar, this is my cousin, Eivor. Show her the bow I had you make for her.
This is for me. The craftsmanship is beautiful.
Me best work. Give her a try. Hit the
Hey, babe.
targets before the sand runs
I was going
out.
to yell at a cat.
Think you can get them all?
I just want to get a feel for how the bow handles.
That's sure.
Watch my arrows fly.
I certainly will. Go!
Hate these books.
It is a very nice bow. Thank you, Barret.
Steps off the boat after a long sea voyage and shoots like a master.
Didn't switch out my book. I hate those.
Well done, cousin. Wait, is that a house of God?
Aye, Christ's own church. Ireland is mostly Christian now, and so is Dublin. Many Norse chew the wafer.
You make a place for them.
Them? I myself have a place in Christ's house, as I do in the house of Thor. So long as a god has my back, he has my altar.
He's playing both sides of the room.
I've built this city up from rubble. 20 years ago, us Vikings were beaten. The Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
The Tsar told me that it is a Viking city.
Norse founded it, and I nursed it back to health. When I became king, I was king of a mud pit.
Eins of mikill svefnlauki í bruggunni. Bjórið verður einkennilega sterkt.
There, up ahead, my home. My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't here to greet you. They've gone on pilgrimage to the mountains just now. The waters there improve mother's health. I am left to discipline my wayward son.
And to host a banquet.
Which should be already underway.
Alright, so we're gonna get to this banquet, and that's what we'll be calling it. I'm gonna go explore all of Ireland and all the riches.
Fodia!
I'll do that off camera. We all know that's just long.
Here we are. Please, go enjoy yourself. I must have a word with my son. Come meet him before the night's out.
Alright, so yeah, that's a good place for us to save it for the day. $197 hours into this game. Still haven't beat it. That's a lot of game. Alright, so we're gonna go raid out here. We should be back tomorrow, as long as, I don't have any migraines or anything. Like I said, we will definitely, as far as I know, be doing D&D this Sunday, though we know that it is Mother's Day, so I will have to see if players have plans because of the Day of Mothers. Raid on here. Alright. Back, yeah, probably tomorrow. Till then, everyone take care. Let's go ahead and hit our little raid over here.